I am the widow of Michael Burnett, who was shot and killed on November 21st, 2023 in the 7900 block of South Oglesby. I've been known for someone who is quiet. I stay to myself and I only speak when it's needed, but enough has been enough. I am a survivor of a victim of gun violence. My husband's killing remains unsolved, and there is no one to blame but the people who did it in a culture of silence that continues to thrive in the city of Chicago. I understand the distrust of police officers, but I will never understand our people protecting the very people who commit violence against our own. We are killing our own, and we are destroying our own community. Street justice no longer exists, as a fraction of these so-called gangs run rampant in our neighborhoods, relentless and shooting lawlessly and recklessly. They no longer play by the rules or have a sense of order and react out from a lack of leadership, an inability to control emotions, an inability to handle pain, embarrassment, shame, pressure, or an understanding of what to do with anger. Not to throw shade, but there is a lack of common sense and simple understanding. Justice will not bring my husband back. Justice will not mend the weak bonds that were already present in a family, and will not bring back any type of joy that he brought to others. I honestly can't tell you what it would do except put a face to the people who decided to be reckless one night. This is more than my husband. This is about our community, making our young men and women be accountable and responsible for their actions, as every action has a consequence, no matter how long it takes. This is about us as a community having to understand that as long as we continue to live in our traumas, that each generation after the next is going to continue to suffer and is going to continue to miss out on a crucial component of development. We have all heard the saying that women cannot raise men, and though I have known some women to raise some strong gentlemen and have a flex like no other, there are other homes that are missing pieces in other areas, and our young men are not learning the right way to manage their emotions, except to fight or to seek revenge or to get back because of disrespect, or you have the women teaching them that men do not have emotions, so suck it up. If people want to disrespect you, sometimes the best answer is silence. The majority of the time, the best thing to do is to walk away and show them, but not through violence, not through get back, but by channeling that energy and being successful. Going to do something positive, because why let someone who disrespects you be your downfall? Why put so much energy into someone who is a disrespectful person? Are they really worth your time? Are they really worth your life? There are so many channels that we have these days, even though the glass ceiling still exists, discrimination still exists, racism still exists, and for the majority of people, there is no get-rich-quick gimmicks. But violence is not the answer, and having a body count on you, there is usually only two places it will land you, and neither of those lead to success. You have to realize that you are only yet a minuscule fragment of this world that we live in, but one of the biggest contributors to the pain and destruction of your own community. Now, I don't know why my husband was caught in this senseless shooting, but I think I'd rather know who than why, because the who is already going to tell me the why. We need to stop teaching our children that snitches get stitches, because our children are not criminals. Have you ever watched The First 48? Because people are telling. We need to teach them that speaking up makes traction, and traction is the area of change, and change is what our community needs, because no one else can build us up. We cannot tell our kids to fight back then get mad when they get consequences. We cannot have the double standard of staying silent, but then expect the police to get answers and solve crimes. Is that not called an oxymoron or a conundrum at best? And for our marches for peace, our talks for peace, we all know the ones who really need to hear our message aren't the ones that are there. They're not the ones marching. But I know I'm not afraid of death, and I know I'm not afraid of guns, and fear shouldn't live in our community just like it doesn't live in me. Now, what are you really going to do when people start talking and no one tells you who is talking? You cannot take us all out because all that will be left is you, and no one else's community will put up with it. So why us? Who will you be fighting then but yourself, like you have been doing all this time? I am a survivor of a victim of gun violence and a fighter from what happened in the aftermath. I say all this to say we are the only ones who can protect us and are the only ones who can make our communities better. We have to stand up because we are the true agents of change.